Hi, good evening, everybody. Welcome to our new third Monday time slot of Healing Meditations with the Richmond Earth and Healing series. I'm Susanna Calvert, founder and executive, we're not using that term anymore, founder and convener for Mission and Vision for the Foundation for Family and Community Healing. It's been a long day, ladies, and I'm so pleased to have you here and to introduce our meditation leader tonight, our beloved Faith Grieger, who is convener for healing. Faith.
Thanks, Susanna, and welcome everyone. We also have a Earth Healing series that Susanna and I started a few months ago, and that is at 6:30 in the evening on Mondays, and it falls on the second and fourth Mondays of every month. So you're welcome to attend that too. So let's begin by closing our eyes and taking a nice, big, easy breath in and let it out, let it go. And tonight's meditation is focused on healing separation. And there's so many types of separation that we encounter in our daily lives in this world. And tonight we're going to focus on becoming whole and more complete within ourselves. And the intention for this evening is that we are working in a timeless state. So we are in the quantum field here together. And the quantum field is all about recognizing that everything is happening now. Everything is happening now. And every aspect of our eternal nature is coming forward to receive the healing. So whether you had a moment or a lifetime of separation in other lives or other times in this lifetime, just know that we're asking that the healing that takes place is what your soul is bringing to you now, and it will be washed upstream and downstream throughout time and space as a healing for all aspects of yourself that have felt separate or shut out or frozen or abandoned by our own self. And so the idea is you're welcoming back home to you any parts of you that have felt separation. And this is opening and unfolding, starting at this moment and moving forward. So I want you to first just imagine that you're turning this world off. You're really turning it off, and you're leaving behind any struggle or conflict within yourself. You're just leaving it behind, and you're beginning to rise up from this place, from this world, to find your way to a beautiful, perfect meadow on a sunny day. It's one of those beautiful, warm, precious sunny days where the sky is so blue That blue almost hurts your eyes. It's so vivid. And there's a warm, gentle breeze blowing through the meadow. And it's almost as if the sun and the breeze is taking you by the hand, leading you to a perfect grassy spot. It's the perfect spot for you. And you notice that there's a yummy, comfortable quilt that's been laid out for you to settle down on. And just take a minute just to settle and to get really, really comfortable. And as you take a minute to watch the clouds as they move above you, maybe you see some shapes take form. And then you can imagine watching or just hearing the birds as they are singing happily, flying from tree to tree. They're gathering nest material for the nests that they're hard at work creating. And there are, of course, beautiful flowers blooming all around you. And the trees are blooming. And that little breeze is blowing the branches from side to side as they sway back and forth. And all of this is causing you to be so drowsy, so relaxed, so at peace as your body lets go completely. And you settle down onto the earth, feeling the contours of Mother Earth against your back, holding you, supporting you. And just begin to allow different aspects of yourself to begin to come in, starting with a much younger version of yourself, maybe you as a toddler, even you as a little girl or boy, just learning to walk and talk. And maybe you get a glimpse of the very first time that you might have felt separation or rejected or abandoned. And you just imagine opening your arms to that little tiny, beautiful child and welcome them back to you. Just imagine opening your arms to them, to take them into a loving embrace. Letting their feelings be heard. letting them know that they're safe. And as you imagine that you're gazing into their eyes, you can just say, I accept you just the way you are. I love you just the way you are. And you can tell them, I am free and you are free. And we are one. We are one. And then just let this tiny little child merge right into your beautiful adult heart. Finding that perfect place for them to become one with you. Good. And then as you sink into an even deeper state of peace and relaxation, invite an aspect of yourself from childhood to come forward. Maybe it's a time in childhood that you felt separation or rejected, not quite like the others. And just let this beautiful child walk into your arms. Hold them and comfort them. Take a minute to really listen to how they're feeling. And they know that you will understand, that you remember. And you can tell them, I love you. I love you so much. I love you just exactly the way you are. And then just imagine you're sending love from your eyes into theirs. And you're reminding them that you're saying to them, I am free and you are free. And we are one. We are whole. And just invite this beautiful child to find their way into your heart, which is your heart is expanding to make room for this part of you. And now, feeling the beginnings of wholeness, letting it begin to expand and warm you even more. Go ahead and invite an aspect of yourself from puberty, from that, what we generally think of as a really challenging time. Let an age when you were in puberty of yourself come forward, walking across the meadow towards your open arms. And you receive them with a big hug. Just listen to them. Let them pour their heart out to you. And as they pour their feelings out to you, maybe you even begin to feel a sense of relief from them, because it can be really hard to find someone to talk to at any age. And just let them know, to say to them, I love you exactly the way you are. And as you gaze into their eyes, remind them, say, I am free and you are free. And we are one. We're one together. And just allow this aspect of yourself to find his or her way into your beautiful heart as your heart opens with such joy to receive such a gift. And then finally, you look up and there you are coming towards you. And you're older this time. You're in your late teens or young adulthood, maybe your early 20s, whatever age comes towards you. Welcome, welcome them. Invite them to sit or lie down beside you. And ask them to tell you about what they're here to share with you now. accepting everything that they have to say. Remembering the depth of their feelings, remembering their passion, their excitement about life. And let them know that you love them exactly the way they are. And as you gaze into their eyes, send love from your eyes to theirs, which gives them permission to send that onrush of unconditional love back to you. As you begin to realize you need them, you need all of these ages of yourself just as much as they need you. And remind your young adult self that you're free, and so are they. They're free to be who they are. And that you are one. You're one together. And then just invite any other ages to come across the meadow toward you. They're coming in their energetic form. Any aspects, any other times or places that have felt frozen or stuck, neglected, abandoned, left behind, traumatized, unloved. Gather them all up in your arms collectively. All aspects of your eternal nature that are ready to return home to you, to the wholeness, to the oneness. They don't need to share as much as they just need to know that you're welcoming them home, back into your heart. And your heart easily opens and lovingly expands as all these aspects of you are returning to you, your life force energy. Good. And just know that in this moment, and with every beat of your heart, and with every breath you take, from this moment on, more and more and more of your precious life force is being returned in its perfect time, being returned to the love that exists within you, to the freedom that exists within you. And you can begin to come back to the here and to the now, back into this body, back into the room where you find yourself, feeling relaxed, at peace, and perhaps feeling more whole. So, all the way back now and ready for the rest of your life. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you, Faith. That was so lovely, and I just feel like kind of like a lightness and I don't know, richness in my energy right now. That's just so delightful. I'm looking forward to carrying that forward.
Yeah, great.
Thank you. So we're your timing is perfect. We have about 1 minute left. And I just want to remind everybody of our upcoming sessions. As Faith mentioned, we're pretty much meeting the first 4 Mondays of the month at 6:30 for various meditations, healing meditations. And Thursday, we're showing our video and having a discussion. And hope you'll join us. And next month we have our big Earth Day event. So it's going to be awesome, and we'll be sending out an announcement about that soon. So look forward to seeing you at future events. And thank you again, dear Faith, and good to see you, Al, and anybody else who might be listening in asynchronously. Have a wonderful evening.